Today we're taking a look at the Aries Mag case for the iPhone 15 Pro. i-Blason had sent this case over for review, and I thought it was a pretty solid choice, so I was glad to take a look at it. The Aries Mag case is a dual-layer interlocking case, which I am a huge fan of. I generally think you're better off with a case that completely encloses your smartphone. This will offer more protection. This case does feature an included built-in screen protector, which I also like. It's a pretty decent thickness, so it looks like it should hold up well and protect the screen from all of the normal sorts of stuff that might scratch it. This case does have the classic bezel across the perimeter of the iPhone, which is good for drops on flat surfaces, even something like tile or maybe even concrete depending on the height. This feature of the case lifts the phone body up 1 or 2 millimeters off of a flat surface. This is important because that will help protect the screen when you drop it on the floor, for example. The case frame and the outer TPU layer will make contact with the ground first, absorbing and redistributing most of the impact forces, ideally saving your screen. This case also has reinforced corners, which definitely will help out. There's extra material on each corner, and this will help absorb impact forces also. Corner drops definitely can result in heartbreak, so in my opinion, if you're buying a case because you want some solid case protection for your iPhone, definitely look for reinforced corners. The sides of the case feature a TPU bumper, as i-Blason calls it, a layer of TPU that will help absorb impacts. In looking at the back side of this case, we can see that it is transparent, so if you actually like the color of your iPhone, well, you still get to see it. And I really like that the magnet that they placed in this case really centers right around the Apple logo. I think it looks perfect in my opinion. The back side of this case also kind of has a bezel like the front side of the case all along the perimeter of the phone. This should help protect the back side of the phone when it's dropped as well. The back side of the case also has little sections where there's a little bit extra material. I did think that this was kind of helpful in terms of gripping the phone with my hand. Like I said, the built-in magnet design is pretty nice. You can definitely utilize this case with a bunch of MagSafe accessories, things like chargers, holders, stands, pop sockets, all sorts of stuff. As for the camera protection, we have the tried and true camera cutout method that's built up a little bit. This bezel or lip on the camera cutout helps protect the camera lenses by putting 1 to 2 millimeters worth of distance between your camera lenses and a flat surface. If your phone happens to land on the backside, this should help protect camera lenses and keep them from cracking. Whenever you buy a case, you should always pay attention to the camera protection strategy. The cameras are pretty important after all. This case is basically made from TPU and polycarbonate materials, which is very common for cases like this. I thought the button feel was good, cutouts for the mic and the speaker were good too. This case does support wireless charging, and it has a flap cover over the port. I really like these flap covers because they help preserve the quality of the port and keep all the debris and dirt, all that junk out of there. So if you like this design and the aesthetic of this case, I would definitely recommend it for your iPhone 15 Pro. I think the case is well built, and it offers a pretty competitive value for the iPhone 15. Let me know what features are most important to you in the comment section though. I'm curious to see what's the driving factor for when you buy a case. If you like this one, definitely smash that like button. If you're interested in more iPhone and Apple related content, get subscribed to the channel.